2020, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being faithful to Levi's Talk. We know that you are there watching us since we have started this show and you like it, and we're so thankful for your remarks and suggestions because they are welcome and they help us improve your show because it is your show. And we thank you again because you are watching us, not only watching us, you're watching Ver Pâturage, which is a good channel for you in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And you know that before going to the heart of our show today, we're going to start by thanking God who gives you and I breath that we have, the living breath that we have. The reason why I'd like Trésor Birindwa and Viali Boabu to suggest us some songs, and then we're going to come back and go to the heart of our show today. Watch.
El Shaddai, Obani, 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 my provider, Obani, 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 you know my money, baby, Obani, 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 my strong tower, my provider, Obani, Obani, El Shaddai, Obani, 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 hallelujah, Obani, Obani, my Chineke, Obani, 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 oh, 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 Obani, 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 the blind see, the deaf will rise, the lamb will walk, oh, what is name? The blind see, the deaf will rise, oh, the lamb will walk, oh, what is name? What is name? Declare it today. What is name? The one who blesses, the one who changes, the one who increases our finances, our jobs.
The blind will see, the deaf will rise, the lame will walk, and what's his name? I said the blind will see, the dead will rise, the lame will What's his name? I said, what do you call him? I call him Jesus. I can't stop praising my Savior. I can't stop lifting up his name.
Do you wanna continue? Oh na na. Come on, just break it down there, bruh. Hey.
Thank you so much. Today, in our section on gospel, we have the privilege to receive for you once more a pastor from Philadelphie DRC.mp4, a church which is led by Pastor Atoms Mbuma, to whom I greet. And among those pastors we have today the privilege to have in this platform of Levi's Talk, Pastor Christian Khonde, who is one of the pastors, and we're going to discuss a very, very good topic. I'd like you to discover him right now. Ladies and gentlemen, today in our section Gospel, we have a privilege to receive for you Pastor Christian Khonde, who is one of the pastors of Phila Church, which is led by Pastor Thomas Mbuma, that I greet where he is. So I say hello.
Hello, Mr. Day.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Yes, very, very, very good, by the grace of God.
Yes, by the grace of God, of course.
You know that we are living by the grace of God. We don't deserve this life.
Yes.
We don't deserve that. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing to do is to say, thanks God.
Thanks God.
Because it is from His grace.
Amen.
Yes, we are very happy to receive you today. And the
It's my
privilege for
pleasure.
us, because you know that in our country it is not easy to find people who speak English like you. And one of the pastors who has shown his availability, and thank you for responding to our invitation.
Thank you for
Ladies and
inviting
gentlemen,
me.
today we're going to talk about a very, very good topic that you are going to like, and the topic is the place of a strong leadership in Christian youth for a strong church and nation. You see, so the place of a strong leadership in church youth, and we're going to see exactly what this can do so that we have a strong church and nation. Yes, Pastor. Now, you look young. And you are a pastor.
Yes.
When were you
yes,
called by God?
I've been called since I was too younger.
Okay.
Actually, I grew up in church.
Okay.
Like Samuel. Samuel in the Bible.
Okay.
Yes. The one who wrote, who give his name on the two books of Samuel, 1 and 2 Samuel. I've been called since I was 10 years old, I think.
Okay.
Okay. I started by singing in a choir, and after that, I think 19 years ago, I started to interpret.
Okay.
Yes. I'm an interpreter at church and outside of the church.
Okay, good.
That's
Now,
what
how
I do.
long have you been a pastor?
Pastor, I think the call is before even I come in this world.
Okay.
Okay. God said to Jeremiah, before you
Were
were born,
I knew you.
Yeah, I knew you, and I've called you. Okay.
Okay.
I've been pastor by the plan of God, but effectively in church, I've been pastor. It's now for 3 years.
Okay, 3 years.
3 years.
Okay. Now, I'm blessed to have such a young pastor like you.
Thank you.
Well, you are exposed to young women in the church. What do you do? What do you do exactly to resist against young women in the church? Because we're talking about Christian youth.
Yes.
Now, also leadership.
Yes.
You can see now people are leading the team, and chiefly groups which are led by young people. They finish by being tempted. Now, what is your secret to resist against that? So that until you get married.
Even Jesus was tempted.
Okay.
But we have to have some discipline.
Okay.
Okay, and to recommend ourselves every day to the grace of God.
Okay.
But the most important is not only the prayer, but it's also the discipline. Okay. To stay away those temptations. You know, as I say, everyone can be tempted, but it's our reaction that matter the most. Okay.
Temptation is for everybody.
Yes.
But the way you react to that temptation.
Exactly. That makes the difference. Okay. Before the temptation, what Jesus said, he spoke the word, the gospel, the word of God. Okay, he spoke the word of God, and he stay away of the evil. Okay. So where you are tempted, it's normal because you are a human being, but it's normal to fail.
Yeah.
Because you're a son of God, because you're a Christian. I know that we are all young. Okay, maybe younger than I or younger than us, but we stand by grace. And by many disciplines.
Okay. Yes. Now, I'd like to learn from your experience, because now many young people are watching us now. They're watching Levi's Talk. You know that Levi's Talk is really watched around the world. In South Africa, in Angola, in Brazzaville, and Belgium, around the world. So, we'd like to learn from your experience, your secret in serving God. What is your secret before we go to the heart of our topic?
My secret is God. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yes, I today, apart from Jesus, I can say my secret is also my best friend, my wife.
Okay.
Okay, she's also one of my secrets.
Okay.
She knows how to deal and how to manage my personality, because she is a strong woman. Okay. I salute her, Scholar Biona Khonde, my wife. I love you so much.
Yes, Scholar, your husband loves you, and he says that on television.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. Now, let's go to the heart of our topic, the place of a strong leadership in Christian youth for a strong church and nation. Now, let's go to the concept of leadership. What do you mean by leadership?
Leadership is a vast concept. Leadership includes everything in the word. All that we do, it's about leadership. God, when he created Adam and Eve, he gave them leadership to lead all the Eden garden, to name animals, to name everything we know today. It was about leadership. And when we talk about leadership in the church, especially in a group of in the youth, we say that leadership is the capacity to take people from a point A and to bring them to a point B, to influence there, to organize there, and to make them being efficient, make them being productive in the church firstly, and to be productive in the society. Okay, it's it's very important to know that concept of leadership, because even if I want to go outside of the church, the main problem of our country, it is the lack of a great leadership. We don't have I'm not afraid to say that we don't have great leaders in our country. That's why the country cannot take off. That's why the church, even the church, cannot take off, because we don't have this kind of great leadership, strong leadership. You see, even in the Bible, Jesus was a great leader. He called people and he told them, "Follow me, I will make you." You see, the leader is a maker, is a people maker. He has the capacity, the possibility to transform life, to transform someone's vision, to transform someone's dream, to call what people cannot see today. And leader can see what common people cannot see today. Leader can already see that. At his time, Dr. Martin Luther said, I have a dream. Okay, a leader is also a dreamer. Somebody who sleep and dream, but he no longer remain in his sleep. He wake up to make his dream happen, to make his dream be a reality. That's what we call a strong leadership. A strong leadership is laid on honesty.
That's good, because I wanted to come to that question to know, because you're saying that strong leadership.
Yes.
So what are the elements that we miss so that we have a strong leadership? You start with honesty.
Honesty, yes. We got to be honest to ourselves. We start by there. To be honest, to know who we are, who we really are, what are our strengths
and weaknesses.
Okay, it all starts by there. To say that here I know that I'm not strong, I cannot do that. To say I cannot, but I have to learn. Okay, because a leader is an eternal learner. Okay, he always and every day he learns.
Can I repeat that?
Yes.
A leader is an eternal learner. If you're a leader, you have to learn every day. You even learn from the simple people.
Yes.
From even the smallest, the latest person you lead.
Yes.
That's a very good thing.
A leader,
so a leader is an eternal learner. If you're a leader, you have to know that you learn until you die.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. But you are talking about a very good thing, but this is the truth, but it is not the reality. Nowadays in Congo, leaders are not accepting their mistakes. When they are their weaknesses, they don't accept that.
That's the point that makes us to be weak, because we don't have to accept our limits. Our today's limits are not supposed to be our always limits. Okay, today maybe I'm limited here, but I work on my limits to expand my vision, to expand my territory. As God said to Israelite people, expand your territory, enlarge the space of your hand. Okay, that's what leaders are called to do, to recognize firstly who they are, to be honest, okay, about themselves, and to be honest about other people, or to all other peoples. And secondly, leaders are called to be faithful. They have to be faithful. Okay, mainly in the youth system, because today youth, we are in kind of competition.
Yes.
We all want to go forward. We all want, especially in church, every young want to be called daddy. Daddy. A great daddy. Everyone want to be called daddy. Everyone want to run a ministry. Everybody. That makes us being weak. we have to sit down and to learn, to be faithful. Okay, to be faithful. I've been serving God since I was younger, and it makes now over 10 years since I'm under the feet of Apostle Roland Dallot. I'm at Philadelphia. Okay. Proposition comes. Okay, come to work with me. Come or open your own church. I say I have to be patient. I have to be faithful to God. But I also have to be faithful to my spiritual father. I also have to be faithful to my church. Okay, I'm there. I already mentioned that. We have also to be patient. We have to be patient. We have to fight. To fight this kind of airiness that come to our heart. Okay, I have to go now. I have to do this now. We have to take time for preparation. Okay, those are qualities that I'm mentioning. We have to be prepared. Okay, those who are prepared, when the time comes, they are always great. They do always great things. They are successful men. They are successful people because they have been prepared. They took time for preparation. David, even if he has been called for God, he has been even anointed by Samuel, but it took his time learning at the feet of the king Saul. Okay, he was actually learning how to become king, how king reacts, how a king rule, how a king eats. Okay, he has to be at the palace to learn from experience, because he was called to be a leader. Okay, a leader today, those who are called to be a leader have to have patience, to have patience, and also to learn, to be on a process, and we need an eye who can that can watch over us. Okay, somebody who can tell you
what you're doing is not
good. What you're doing, it's not good. Don't do this, don't do that. Do this, because we recognize in that eyes or in that voice a paternal, okay, a parental authority. Okay, because even Samuel, when God called Samuel, he was actually hearing not the voice of God. He was hearing the voice of Elijah. Otherwise, he would not go to Elijah, because when God was calling him, God was using the voice of his spiritual father. He was calling Samuel, but by through the voice of Elijah. Okay.
Wow, that's so deep. Okay, good. Is that what you mean? The meaning of leadership in a Christian context? That's what you mean?
Okay. Okay. On a Christian context, Jesus is the best example to follow.
Okay.
Okay. Just look at the way Jesus was living his life here. He was submitted to the God's will. He said, "Not my will, but your will." And also, Jesus came to serve people, but not to be served. He was not as a king. I am the boss. I am the boss. You are my servant.
I am daddy.
Yes, I am a daddy. I am to walk on your head or on your back. No, Jesus was the servant. Okay, so as a good pattern, we have to follow Jesus, to follow what Jesus did. Jesus wasn't here for himself. He said, my food is to do the will of my Father. And the great leadership about Christian thought is to do just the will of God. Or the will of God is that we have to be servants. We have to be serving not only God, but we have also to be serving other peoples, to be serving our churches, to be serving our nation. Don't forget, because when we are talking about leadership in church, people from church can think we just talk for them. No, also talk for the nation, for the country. Okay, every young people, every young girl have to work for his country, for her country. This country needs us. Okay, this country cannot take off without us. Okay, and if we wanna be involved in the development or to make this country strong, we have to learn how to be great leader, how to be strong leaders.
Okay, that's so good. Now, let's talk about the sense of an effective management.
Okay.
Yes, that aspect. Can you say more about it?
An effective management is about organization.
Okay.
To know how to put things in order, to know how to put things in place. Okay. What I can say as an example, Jesus was about to feed over 5,000 people, but he told to his apostle, let them be seated. Okay, let them be seated. Okay, that's the way we organize things. Okay, I cannot say because I've been called for God, I have to do what I have to do because I've been anointed, because today I'm a superstar, or I'm a pastor,
I'm a daddy.
I'm a daddy,
yes.
or I'm a youth leader. No. Okay, we have to be effective, to be efficient, to be strong. We have to just to follow Jesus. We have to be organized. Okay, we have to know how to wait. Okay, the Bible says those who wait on the Lord renew their strength. Okay, we have to know how to wait up until our time will arrive. Okay, somebody will say, there is not a clock who say bang bang bang, that is your time, bang bang, what is your time? No, but when your time is there, you will feel it. You will feel it. You will feel it in the deep of your heart. You will feel that it's now time for me to work. It's now time for me to go deep, but with the blessing of your father. When I say father, I don't say only spiritual father. Even in politics, even in economic, we have to have some coaches, to have some mentors, to have some leaders in front of us.
Models.
Yes, models. Yes, who can teach us. We need a teaching. You see, when I see today, when I see my pastor, he was under the feet of Apostle Dalo. I'm talking about Pastor Atoms. Okay. Today, he leads one of the greatest church in Kinshasa. He didn't start by himself. Okay? Look at, even outside the country, look at every great leaders who lead great churches, mega churches. They have been under the feet of somebody. Yes. Okay? And the church they rule or they lead today are kind of a legacy. Okay. Okay? We have to have in our minds the sense of legacy. We don't live for ourselves. We live for the next generation. Yes. That's one of the main problem in our country. Everybody lives for himself,
for the present, forget the future.
Okay.
Forget the
I have my money, I eat my money. In Lingala we say mukolo mbongo azolia mbongo nae. It's like that. Because it's my money, before I die, I have to eat all my money. I have to sell. I have to sell my compounds, my vehicles. Okay.
He forget that he will have children, or have children's children, and so on.
That's why I say efficiency in leadership is about that sense of legacy. We have to live as if we are accountable. Yeah. Yes. They will ask us, what have you done with what I gave you? That Jesus said about
The talents.
The talent. Okay, what have you done with what I gave you? Even not God, our children, our grandchildren will tell us, what did you do
With all the
what?
money you had.
Yes.
They say, Daddy, you had much money.
Yes.
I can see the pictures.
Yes.
But what have you done with that
Yes.
money?
Yes, the efficiency comes from those. Actually, there are many things. We are not in the class of management or leadership. Okay, but we can say we have to manage ourselves. We have to know how to handle what God puts in our hands, what God puts in our minds, what God puts in our hearts. We have to work on that. Not only pray, we have also to work. You know, prayer. I'm a pastor. Prayer doesn't give solution to everything. We have also have to work. We do
Work and pray.
work and pray every day. Work and pray, or prayer and work. In the morning when you wake up, start by praying, but don't stop with praying. Start by praying, but continue by working. That's what Nehemiah did. He prayed and he built the wall of Jerusalem. That's what we have to do. We have to pray, but we have also to work. We got to pray, but we also got to go to school, to go to learn. You know, with my own story, it was on 2005. My father was to pass away, came to pass away.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I didn't have somebody to pay for my studies.
Okay.
So instead of staying home, I decided to take an English class.
Oh,
Okay,
good idea.
I had a vision. I couldn't say now I am an orphan. I don't have anybody to pay my study, to pay my tuition. No, I thought to myself, now as God told to Joshua, now my servant Moses is passed away. Now wake up. It's on you to lead and to guide these people to the promised land. Okay, my father isn't alive anymore. It's now my time to wake up and to learn. I started to learn English, and my best friend at that time used to tell me, what are you going to do with this English?
There are people who discourage
Yes.
others.
Yes, that's what he was doing. He tried to discourage me. Okay, no, you are going to talk with dogs and cats. Stop learning. I said, no. I have to learn because I have a vision, because I have a dream. I started to learn English. It wasn't easy, but I was determined to speak English one day. So I started to speak English, and the good thing is that one day I was already an interpreting, but I was interpreting just from French to Lingala.
Okay.
But that day, a preacher came from England. He started to preach in English, Okay, so I started to interpret from English into Lingala.
Wow,
Okay,
what a long transfer. It's English to Lingala.
actually it was the key that
Yes.
I was missing. Okay, it opened me many doors. Many doors. Today I'm the responsible of the interpreter commission in my church.
Okay.
It's all started by there. But 2005, it seemed at that time it seemed as it was nothing. It was nothing, but in the will of God, in the plan of God, He has to do something. Okay, so I had to stand up, stood up, and to go forward. And today, I'm what I am. By
You know
the
that
grace of God.
we almost have the same story. When I was about to go to university to study English,
Yeah.
many people would discourage me. Going to study English at the university, you're going to become a teacher, like our high school teachers.
High
They're not
school
well
teachers,
paid and
yeah,
so on. You
yeah.
will have nothing. But as you said, finally, English opens doors.
Doors, many
English
doors,
really
many doors.
opens many doors.
Actually, one person actually is an officer in our FARDC army.
Yeah.
He told me I cannot forgive that. Forget that. Sorry. He told me that the one who speak English, they don't ask for his level of studies. If you speak English, people will never, I can't even say, will never ask for the level of your studies. If when you speak English, everybody will be just
Appreciating.
Is someone who study a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Now, before we close, because we are almost at the end, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about a very good topic, which is the place of a strong leadership in Christian youth for a strong church and nation. We're discussing this topic with Pastor Christian Khonde from Phila Church, which is led by Pastor Atoms Mbuma. Yes, before we finish for today, now, let's talk about what do you understand about the domain of calling? Can you understand something about the domain of calling?
The domain of our calling is whatever you've been called through.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody has been called to be a teacher, another one to be a doctor, another one to be a pastor, another one to be a consultant, and another one to have many caskets. Okay? As me, I am a teacher, I am a songwriter.
Wow.
Yes. I am a singer.
Okay.
I am a consultant.
Okay.
I consult for BA Consulting. I greet Madame Bibi Shabdala.
Okay.
We work together. Okay. I know that I've been called by God not only to be a pastor, but also to have other or to wear other caskets. So I understand that every morning I have to go out and to work to empower people from church and out of church, to empower the nation, to try to transform life around me, to try to make life being better for my people, for my country. Okay? To understand the domain of your calling, it's not only for being pastor, but in whatever you have been calling or you have been called, you have to know that God is with you. Okay? God is with you. The Apostle Paul says, everything you do it as if you are doing that for God. Okay? Even in politics, you are a politician for God. Even you are the president for God. Even you are just a clerk, you are it for God. Everything we are and everything we do it for God. Okay? That it's the understanding of the domain of your call.
Yes, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You see, the topic is really deep, but you know that time is money, as we say in English. We have a lot to talk with this man of God, Pastor Christian Khonde. Pastor, your last words. Now, if we can sum up what we've been talking about in 2 minutes, your viewers are watching you, they want to learn from you.
Okay.
As
Thank
leaders.
you. Okay, thank you for watching us. You can be born a leader or not, but what I have to tell you, my friends, as a younger as you are, you don't have to stay home. You don't have to wake up. You have to wake up and you have to work. Leadership is just the ability you have to influence. Everybody of us has a circle of influence. Start by influencing your family. Start by influencing your brothers and sisters, your siblings. Start by influencing your domain, your department in church, even at school, everywhere you can be. Start by influencing. Be their servants. Serve people. Be humble. God will raise you. Be humble. Be committed. Be devoted. Do what you are doing as if you do it for God Himself. If God was in front of you, what will you do? Do it good, and we do it better. God will bless you, and our country will also be blessed. Thank you, Mr. Day.
Thank you, Pastor, and we are so happy to receive you. Thank you for responding
It's my
to our
pleasure.
invitation. Yes,
Okay.
thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end. So we don't feel like ending, but we have to because time is money. But we give you appointment for next time, for the next episode. But for today, thank you so much for watching us. Thank you. Please don't hesitate. Call us, contact us, write us, and we're going to read you, and your suggestions are welcome. Why not come and participate? So we are open. Our doors are open because we need you. You know that in our country we don't have many English-speaking people. So if you are among them, please don't hesitate. Call us, contact us in all domains that you work. So we are going to come and accompany you and help you tell the world what you have as a good message. But for today, we say goodbye, and we don't forget that all our moms are celebrating their month, and we dedicate this show to them and say thanks to them. But for today, bye.